Hello everybody and welcome to another toy review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at something a little bit different. This is the first offering from a new company called Matrix Monster. This is the Monster Fiery Dragon. This figure is in essence a transforming cube. They transform into various dragons and monsters, and the fact that Pokemon and Digimon are very rife in the collectibles household, this figure fits in a treat. Let's take a look at the front of the box. It's kind of a schematic view of the dragon. We've got the back here, we've got the code on the back there, we've got Matrix Monster, and we've got some warning labels. These are actually for 16 plus, but my son has been having a great time with this. But of course, that's all up to the parent and their preference. Let's crack this open and take a look inside. Now, the MMS-01 Fiery Dragon comes very well packaged in some foam inserts. And on the inside of the foam, we have this plastic base. Underneath the base, we actually have a detachable flight stand. We get a set of instructions, and we also get a collector's card. There's the VIP number to use on their website. Yes, he looks different, doesn't he? I saw the pictures of this online, and my son really is into Pokemon and Digimon right now. And this screams Digimon to me. Let's just remove him from his base, and let's just take a closer look. You can see the dragon inside there. It's made of a very nice solid plastic. It's very robust, nothing's going to fall off. There you go. It's a very solid plastic indeed. There's lots of different joints involved, lots of bending, lots of twisting, and there's various different aberrations of what you can actually turn this guy into as well. The flight stand itself detaches from the underside of the base, and we just pop that into this slide on section here, and then we can have that angled accordingly. But for now, let's move that out of the way and let's take a look at our fiery dragon. Right, to start off, you're going to grab the claw section and we're going to pull this all the way back. You're going to come around to this section. These are going to separate, and this comes up, this comes down, and then you're going to slide this section here all the way down. Bend this brown section at a right angle, and that now allows this section here to slide in like so. So you should have a gap that looks like this. Once you rotate the wings outwards, lovely. I love that sound. And we can move the head upwards. You're going to want to bend the tail all the way down and straighten that up, and then just give this section here a little tilt. You can then move these legs down, straighten them up, and perch the talons like so. And that's pretty much it for the flight mode. And here he is perched up in his flight mode. I like that. I like big flying dragons. I think if I had jumped his tail, I think as he's flying along, I think his tail is going to look better, kind of hanging out. Got a lot of different various options for this guy. He's got a wonderfully nice head sculpt there, lovely paint applications on the eye, and we can, of course, bring down the jaw, which in turn moves this section of the head. He's got so much character to him as well. Got a nice little tongue sitting in there with these ridged sections. He's adorable, he really is. Now, in flight mode, the wings are articulated. They do rotate round quite freely on a ratchet joint. Let's just remove him from his stand for now. That sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Up and down. So you can flap away, you can extend them out, and of course you can extend the wing as well. This section here can move, everything kind of moves and slides up and down to give the impression of him actually moving. It's nice, it's a nice view from the top. It's very clean. You can move the position of the tail. If you'd like the tail up higher, I have it hanging down between his legs at the moment. If you'd like the position of the tail higher, bring that down, rotate it around, and swing that back in. We can then have the tail all the way up to the back. He looks like something off of Godzilla, doesn't he? Like that. He's like one of those one of those creatures that Godzilla had to fight. What a wonderfully fun little toy. He's even got a tongue He's even got a fire-breathing tongue. Now we can give our little dragon dude a perched kind of landing pose, but you want to grab this hand here, which slides in and out there, can just flip over like that for now. Come around to the arm, you want to bring the arm backwards to this position. This section here is going to fold around. Bring this foot down, that's going to be part of the base now. This section can just come up and slide in nice and tightly with that leg. This section here can now collapse, and this section just lays on top like so. And you just adjust the feet here, and he is now fully posed in his landing pose. There he is, all posed and ready to go. His cuteness level has actually amplified. That's a really sweet look for him, isn't he? He's really folded himself up, and his little hands are up there, and he does look very adorable. The head is on a swivel, so I can swivel left and right. We can move it up and down. We also have independent articulation on the jaw and head. You move this section. If you look at the top of the head there, when the jaw section moves, this whole section here slides on an axis up and down, so he moves his eyebrows however much he opens his jaw, which is nice because you can get him looking stern or angry. It's a nice little touch. This guy is about 5.5 inches in length. That's about 14 centimeters, and when we do tip to tail, he is approximately 7.5 inches, about 19 centimeters. His width with wings folded is about 3 inches, which is about 8 centimeters. And with wings fully extended, we're looking around 12 inches, and that's about 31 centimeters. That's a pretty good wingspan. So there we have it, guys, the first offering from Matrix Monster. What do you guys think of this? Personally, I like it. It's fun. My son adores it. It's one of those things you can have at the dinner table and keep swapping it between its modes. It's a cracking little piece of engineering, and I really can't wait to see what else these guys have to offer. My only gripe is I do not get on with that flight stand. I cannot figure it out for the life of me. I've kind of got it balanced in like a chokehold or something at the moment. But other than that, I mean, it's a good figure. It's a size of kind of a large deluxe or a Voyager size transformer, but there's a lot of clever thoughts gone into this little cube transforming digital dragon. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you found it useful. If you have, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to share it amongst your friends and family. And until next time, for myself and the fiery dragon, thanks for watching. A goodbye. It stares into your soul.